Okay guys, so today we're going to be installing Visual Studio Code on Linux Mint. Now you can use the Debian package because Linux Mint is based on Ubuntu. You could also use the Debian package for Ubuntu. You could use the .rpm on their main website for Red Hat, Fedora, CentOS, and other distributions like that. But today we're going to be going through Snap since that'll allow us to have pretty similar instructions between all of them. So Linux Mint doesn't have Snap installed, so I opened up this page right here for the Snap installation instructions. So Linux Mint's here. I already opened that page here. So it's really simple and might be the same for a lot of the Ubuntu distributions, but we just do sudo apt install snap. Now you can do the sudo apt update, but I just ran that before coming here. So we'll copy that and paste it into a new terminal. You can click Control-T or open the terminal with the little button at the bottom left here. So this is going to install Snap, so it might take a while. I'm going to fast forward through this. Okay, so now we're back. Now after Snap is installed, you're just going to copy the code from this page. And this will install Visual Studio Code through the Snap installer. So I'm going to fast forward through this as well. Okay, so now that that's done, Visual Studio Code is installed, but I'm pretty sure we can't run it because code dot. So in Linux, you should be able to run Visual Studio Code from the command line, but the snap bin is actually where code is installed. And if we echo the path, $path, which is where Linux looks for all the installs, I believe because we just installed Snap and Visual Studio Code, it's not going to work. At this point, to just fix that, we can just reboot the computer or log out and log back in. But okay, so now that we rebooted, we can go into the command prompt and go into, or actually I'll just run code from here. So you can do dot to open the current directory in your terminal with Visual Studio Code, or you can type in a path. So I'm going to use a relative path. So this will open Visual Studio Code with documents. So that took a second. And inside my documents folder, so we'll touch file.txt, which will just create a blank txt file. And we'll see that directly in the Visual Studio Code under the documents right here, since it opened there. So this is the file explorer. You got some search, version control, which integrates with Git, and some extensions, which we'll be talking about in another video. So you can also open it. You don't have to open Visual Studio Code from the command line. You can also just use like your regular search with whatever GUI you're using. So visual, spelled that wrong, but right there. And then it loads up right here. And remember to check out my other videos on Visual Studio Code.